Okay, it's a version of the Ultra Stick, I think. That's what somebody told me. It's got the slanted tail as opposed to a bulbous, and it's got 4 hold downs instead of 2. Yeah, that's one he's put together out of 3 or 4 planes. That thing flies really good though. So you notice it got the 2 horizontals. That thing's awesome. It's got he's got them set up separately too, where one of them will actually act like a set of ailerons if he wants. It's pretty cool. Jim's a pretty smart guy over there. I've seen him hobble the stuff together that is just amazing. Taking off, Jim. And this one here, when you look at it go by, I mean, it looks like it's really dragging its tail, but it's just an optical illusion because of the way the tail feather is lower than the wing, and that sharp slant on the top of the fuselage. Alright, let's rip one down the runway here. There's a high-speed pass. See, not the speediest bird. That's only like a 40 FP, I think, OS.
You got a bargain now.
Oh yeah, $60 and throw in a receiver. It actually had the flight pack in it already, though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Get a deal.
Yeah, the only thing I had to do was put a receiver in it, which, you know, I had 3 or 4 laying around in the closet.
Yeah.
I filled it up. It takes about 40 cranks with a hand crank fuel pump to top it off.
Yeah.
I've flown it for 15 minutes, landed it, and still had 20 cranks to unload the fuel.
What? How long?
20 cranks of fuel left in it, so I'm guessing the flight time on this would be at least 30 minutes.
Probably.
If I really was aggressive in flying it at, you know, 90% throttle and above, maybe it drops down to 25 or 20, maybe at worst case. The few times that I've flown it, I get tired of flying it before you get close to running out of gas. But I'm thinking this would be like a great plane to put a FPV system on.
Yeah.
And like somebody drops a plane way out there in the wilderness, you can put you a nice little pan and tilt camera on it and just slowly cruise around out there and search the woods for it. As you'd have, you know, lots of time to.
If you had time, you could probably find an airplane out there.
Oh yeah, easy.
Huh?
Yeah, easy. I want to get a quad just for that.
You got one out there, don't you?
No. Well, yeah, actually I do. I got a Mustang down there on the north end that's never been recovered. Everything else that I've ever lost out here has been recovered eventually. That one Citation 550 went off to the south. And somebody found it like 4 months later. It was all trashed out, but I did save the electronics on it. Let's try it. Touch and go. Touch and go, Jim. Oop. Bounce and go. Came in a little fast for that. And try that again.
Another high high-speed touch and go.
Yeah. Captain Kangaroo at your service. Another touch and go, Jim. We'll come down just a slightly about bit slower.
It blends into the sky really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you still look a lot better than him. That's smooth, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, when you're up there flying around, you can get by with 60% on the throttle, but this one, man, when you're going to take off or do a touch and go, you got to nail it to get it off the ground. Dry weight on it is just over 5 pounds, so with fuel it's probably closer to 5.5, maybe 5 1/4, a third.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's
a 40 or 45?
I believe it's an FP40 if I recall.
Okay, so
Which is an older FP. It's an older OS engine, so it's not like it's a, you know, a great motor or nothing, but see how it looks like it's just tail drooping?
Yeah.
I think somebody put the ailerons on upside down. I picked it up, swap forward out at the Weatherford RC swap meet earlier this year. Valuation wise, right around $60 all in. Except for receiver. I had to put a receiver in it. And I think I mentioned already it flies for about probably 30 minutes. I've flown it actually for about 15, and when I landed it and pulled the fuel out of it, I still had about half a tank. So if you really watch your throttle, maybe 40 minutes. My old man neck would be sore way before that, though. Lows pass. Alright, and there it is, Ultra Stick. Like I said, if you think you know what it is when you see it, let me know. When I get up here closer to it, we'll taxi it back down here to us. I'll show you what I was talking about, that ailerons being on backwards. Like I said, if you think you know what it is, let me know. This was actually my first Nitro plane. This one and the little Rapture, got them both the same day. Alright, if you look at these ailerons, see it's wider here, narrower there. I think they did, should be like rolled over. But it flies, so I'm not going to change it. And like I said, it's got a little OS 40, it looks like FP. But overall, I'm very pleased with it. Alright, thanks for watching.